Good afternoon. I've already done my first attempt, and while it's taking a bit to dry, it's 12 hours and it's not tacky, but it's not hard. It does seem to be working. Now I'm on to the next serious one, which is that one there with a big hole there, and just very thin, so I need to thicken it out a little bit, see if I can get some stuff on the inside. The trick is steal the wax paper from out of the kitchen, mark out different layers of the fiberglass on there, cut those pieces and dampen them. You have to mix up the epoxy just before you put the stuff in, because it's got a lifetime before it hardens. So I get the pieces done, get them covered, put them on bit by bit, and then go away and leave it. And if this actually does set as it's apparently looking as though it will, I've been successful. It's worked. Unbelievable that it could be that simple. Although when it comes to doing something artfully and presentation wise, I am hopeless. So we'll see what happens. Actually, they said rip this, but this is the underlying one, so yeah, maybe I should. But if you rip it instead of cut it, you get a more beveled edge that's easier to work with, apparently. If I mix it for at least 3 minutes, which maybe I didn't give the first shot enough of a mix, but I will fold that for a while. You don't really want to watch 3 minutes of this, do you? Probably see my head off screen anyway. So this is the slow set epoxy, so I guess I can take my time on it. And this one is setting, well, taking 24 hours. It was firm this morning, but it's... yeah. That's a difficult one. Maybe have to do a double one here because I don't want to go around the edge. Do a layer over the top. If this part fails, all I have to do is just hand it back down again. Okay, so have I botched this? I have no idea. But if it works somehow, then it ain't botched. That's there. Going to be my next problem. So, just a quick update. I thought I'd really messed that up, but even with the bodgy application, it seems to have settled down. It started to harden up, and it's maybe 3.5, 4 hours later, and this has settled down. What was interesting, I got the heat gun out, put some heat on it, and smoke came off it. I was warned that when it starts functioning, it builds up heat, but yeah, for a moment I thought everything was going to catch on fire. But yeah, it stopped smoking pretty quickly. Oh, yeah, it pulled away with the bottom of the garage with it. It got stuck. First lesson of fiberglassing. Fiberglass sticks to everything. The end of the start, the hole is on the outside, but I've found that I can pull this out. I'll mask this off, put the wax paper all over here. I put this down this time because when I did the other work, the drips of the epoxy stuck the bottom to the garage. Don't want that to happen. Now I want to keep the epoxy off the glass, but I have to get all the sheets of fiberglass and glue in here because I've masked off the outside, and if this succeeds, wow, that'll be good. I'll be very happy. I just don't know what I've got to do to make it succeed, and then somehow I need to get epoxy, the fiberglass as far up here as I can, because it's cracked all the way, and if I can get some epoxied fiberglass up here on the inside, then I can help the rigidity of this without affecting the outside. That's the target for this morning. So a little tour. It's not the most perfect one, but it's now solid and I can put a skim coat over that and flatten it off. Ditto for this, I can sand it down a little bit when I'm ready and skim coat it, and again it's all solid. So it's that. And I've got new door hinges here. I have to get the motor working, I have to wire up the car somehow to do that, but I've got a door that will stay open, it's not going to fall on my head. That's all, folks.